found you. I found you. Hey! Wow, you look like shit. What's happening? Okay, no, not you. Like, okay, what? We got me over here. We got Maya over there. Okay, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
Yeah,
so,
happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Am I the asshole for refusing to wear a bra at home? Huh. Okay. Okay. I, 17 female. I really don't want to talk about a 17-year-old female not wearing a bra. I, a 17-year-old female, got into an argument with my mother because she wants me to wear a bra at home, but I refuse because I simply don't want the hassle. Most of the time when I'm at home, I am braless because I find it uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure a majority of women around their house without bras, and it's not like I'm flashing everybody or going to see people other than my family without one on. If people come over or I'm working out or I'm in public, I always wear a bra. I just don't want to have to wear one when I'm minding my own business and doing nothing that requires a bra. I also don't have that many bras, and I don't want to keep having to wash them every day if I don't need to. Girl, listen, you don't have to wash your bras. That's a myth. You don't.
I've never done it.
Not even one time, so I don't even know.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
My mom keeps complaining that it's unhealthy. Apparently, since I'm growing, my chest will become injured and I will get back pain when I'm older because I don't wear a bra for 16 hours straight. So I guess let's break this down. 17-year-old girl doesn't want to wear a bra. She's a B cup, so she's not like she's got like some crazy shit going on. Is it bad for when you're a growing girl to not wear a bra for long periods of time?
Yeah, that's actually why women weren't allowed to show their ankles at one point. They were afraid of their ankles growing so large so quickly. That they restricted it, and you know now we're ruined. I think they're straight up just uncomfortable, and that's their excuse.
Yeah,
they're like
I
we
think so
don't
too.
like free titties. You know that makes us uncomfortable, which you know preference, I guess.
Okay, here's the thing. When I was growing up, I was kind of told the same thing. It wasn't like you have to wear a bra all the time, but like I remember when I would like visit my dad with him and my stepmom. When I first started wearing bras, like, make sure you're wearing your bra. And I had two stepbrothers and they say this right in front of them. I'm like, I was mortified. I was like,
oh yeah.
So I don't think she's an asshole for sure. I think that your parents are trying to come from a good place, but I think they're definitely have no control over if you want to wear a bra or not. You're almost an adult. You're almost 18. I think if you don't want to wear a bra, you don't have to.
From my perspective, I don't think that anyone's really the asshole here. I think that, you know, she kind of just wants to be comfortable in her own home and she should be allowed to do that. And her parents also want to be comfortable in their own home and maybe just feel like that's uncomfortable. So it just sounds like there's
true. I think both sides. I think where the line is drawn where they're like, you have to, but at the same time, you are living under your parents' roof. There could be some kind of compromise there. If you really don't want to wear a bra, okay, then don't wear a bra when you're in your own room. I don't give a shit. Like, you can hide that you're not wearing a bra. If you're a B cup at best, how the fuck would they know? It's like, yeah, I'm wearing my bra. It's like, what are they gonna say? Prove it? Just lie.
Yeah,
girl, 17-year-old, just lie. Lie to your parents. That's exactly what I'm telling you to do. I'm gonna label this one as asshole, only because I feel like the parents are not educated enough, clearly. Oh, sorry. I was gonna explain. OP, not an asshole. The parents are the assholes, though.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
No, same page. Same page.
I wonder if we're gonna disagree on any of these.
I'm excited to see if we will. That'd be
Yeah. Am I the asshole for walking out of a restaurant because my girlfriend ordered spaghetti? Okay. I, 25-year-old male, am dating a woman, 24, named Allie. We moved in together 5 months ago, and I really love her a lot. Allie just doesn't have great table manners. She eats noisily and sloppily. I don't exactly like it, but usually I can tolerate it. However, when Allie eats pasta, she slurps her noodles so loudly that people from other tables look. It's completely mortifying to hear people murmur about her loud slurping all the time. I know this might be normal in some cultures, but from where I'm from in the US, it looks really uncultured and bothers some people who are more sensitive to sounds. I know I shouldn't care what other people think, but I agree with the patrons, it's disgusting. People are trying to enjoy a meal. I finally got frustrated one day and told her that I wouldn't eat noodles with her in public anymore. She can eat alone or she can go with friends. I'll happily drive her to the restaurant, but I will not sit down with her. She kind of blew off my message with a, oh yeah, you're so perfect, I get it. And I thought that was that. I'm Allie. This is about me, so I'm very biased. I fucking love pasta, and I eat it loud and disgusting.
I am also
Hi,
Allie, so...
Might be a little bit of a biased panel here. Fuck. See, this one's actually hard, because I know people are right out the gate being like, no, you're the asshole, because it's like, you can't be telling her how to eat her food. But if there's something that genuinely makes you uncomfortable, even if it's like a normal thing that you do, I think it's okay to have that conversation with your partner to be like, hey, I don't like this. And if you're not wanting to change it, that's totally fine, but I just don't want to be around it. It's like nails on a chalkboard for some people, right? Only go to places that don't have pasta options. I think that you can get around this very easily by picking the restaurants.
Exactly. If relationships are about compromise and she's like, hey, listen, I like spaghetti. I like the way that I eat it. I'm not gonna change. You know, you fell in love with me for who I am and I eat pasta this way.
I love that he started with, I really love her a lot. But she annoys the fucking shit out of me. I can barely tolerate it.
No, I mean, if she changed for him to eat pasta differently, would she be an impasta?
How did you get here? He doesn't like it. It bothers him. It sounds like he's very bad, like with any like ASMR type sounds. I know people like this. We know people in our friend group that are like this, that have literally been like, you need to mute while you're eating or I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, it's not like he's saying every time you eat anything. It's specifically just pasta. It's like, hey, when we go for dinner, can you just not order pasta? So it's a very...
together.
I wonder if they're still together too. Is there an edit?
There could be a deeper
there's
level to
more.
this.
Oh my god, there's more. Oh my god, there's more. I'm so sorry. Okay. Last night, Allie really wanted to go to our local Italian place again. I asked her if she would be ordering spaghetti. She rolled her eyes and said she'd get the lasagna. I agreed that was fine, and we went out for the first time in a while. When the waitress came over to take her order, Allie completely went back on her promise and ordered spaghetti. I told the waitress I wouldn't be needing anything, stood up, and walked to our car. I relaxed in the car listening to a podcast until Allie finally came out after a while. She sat down and started giving me the silent treatment. When we got home, she yelled at me about embarrassing her, would not let me say a single word without shrieking over me, and said that she's only interested in an apology. I refused, and she went to another room to loudly talk shit about me to herself. I don't know if I went too far. Okay. Damn! Okay, this is actually adding a whole new layer, and I'm kind of starting to swing on the side of the OP now.
Okay, I can see it. My opinion, both assholes. It's not cool to walk out on your girlfriend. It's not cool to lie to your partner, even if it's about something small. It's like, you'd agreed you're gonna get lasagna, like that was a thing. You shouldn't go back on that. It's also not cool to give the silent treatment to your partner when there's a problem.
Allie, I think, is actually the asshole in this case, because before they went, he's like, are you gonna be ordering the spaghetti? And she said she'd get the lasagna. But was it like, oh, are you getting the spaghetti? Oh, I'll get the lasagna. Like, was it like more tongue-in-cheek than that? Or was it like a physical, like, hey, please don't order the spaghetti?
We need a video.
Right? Again, it's so hard because it's such an unreliable narrator. Every time I end up agreeing with the OP, I'm like, but was that the full story? Lesson to learn here, chat. Hear both sides and then, you know, make your decision off of that. She did not handle this properly, neither did he, but at the end of the day, she was screaming at him, only wanted an apology, and then went to another room to loudly talk shit about him. You're now in the wrong. Multiple people's feelings were hurt, but at the end of the day, you took it too far. And at the end of the day, you are now the person responsible for an apology. Okay, so at the end of the day, OP is not the asshole. OP is not the asshole. I think Allie is definitely the asshole. Am I the asshole for preferring male colleagues over female in our private studio? So a couple of years ago, I got a really nice work studio with 4 of my best mates. We are all creative freelancers and really enjoyed our man cave-like environment. The studio was often used for late night chill sessions after work too. But as usual, everything good must come to an end. 3 of my friends got steady jobs and we had to search for new colleagues so that we could split the rent. Otherwise, it would be too expensive. Luckily, we found 2 guys from the same floor. But now one of the new guys has a lady friend with whom he'd like to come work at our place. I told him I would prefer to keep it a male studio. I don't have anything against women, but let's keep it a man cave. Okay, just dudes being dudes. The new colleague now often jokes about this in a cynical way. Why I don't want women in the studio, that they are human beings too, he argues. He gives me this feeling that what I'm doing is morally wrong, and he's morally right. So my question, am I really in the wrong for wanting to keep it male only? Do you want to start this one off, Maya?
Why not? Okay, so my first like major red flag was where he says, like, I have nothing against women.
Yeah.
But, you know, why I want to just keep it a man cave.
Let's just keep it a man cave.
Is your man cave suddenly less of a base where you're comfortable if women are around? But no, because you said you don't have anything against women. So why is it suddenly not a man cave anymore? Because a female is there? Like, they just happen to be present?
Yeah.
That's just weird.
See, here's the problem, right? We're both female, so we're gonna have a bias. For me personally, like, when we have a group, it's like, oh, it's the boys, but like there's girls in that circle as well. I feel like it, like, a man cave in general is usually just, you know, you and your closest friends that you feel comfortable talking about things with. I can understand if y'all were really close, but there's two new dudes that you don't know at all, right? So I feel like that should be put on the same level as inviting a new woman. You know what I mean? The environment is it's what is this supposed to? It's a work studio for them to work out of. It's not really a job. It sounds like it's like their hangout space to like get their like bring their laptops and get work done together. Which is like, what would be wrong with a woman being there? I can understand if you don't want certain personalities. Like you might be worried that maybe because they're women, they might be a little bit more uptight on things, but that's stereotyping people before you even really get to know them. I feel like you can get like dudes that are women. Like you can have bros that are female. You know,
one of the boys. One of the boys. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it's weird to just say, "Oh, I want to keep it a man cave, so no females can come in here. No women are allowed. No matter how they act, they could be the exact same. They have the exact same personality traits of any of the other guys that are there. But because they're women, you don't want them there."
Okay. And again, to play devil's advocate, I understand that all male dynamic can be different than a male-female dynamic, but it sounds like not everybody is. That's not what everybody wants in this situation. It doesn't sound like they're just trying to be, you know, super crass and trying to have, manly men. It sounds like people are getting work done and that they're doing it as a shared workspace. So I don't like, it's hard, right? Like I can understand just wanting to hang out. I like having a girls' night where all my girlfriends get together. Like I get that bonding type of side, but it feels like, I don't know, it just feels wrong.
If someone were to, if a guy, like say for example, Booty just comes into the room on a girls' night, you're not gonna be like, oh God,
leave,
like, oh Jesus.
Yeah,
you
like
know
I'm not gonna
I mean?
be offended if somebody that I know that's a close friend joins the girls' night.
And also for someone saying that like, why is it toxic for guys to just want a guy space? It's not. It's not toxic to just want to hang out with the guys or whatever. What
doesn't sound like that's what this space is for, though. At the end of it,
exactly. It doesn't sound like this is an office environment, and not every guy there thinks the same way as this guy.
Yeah.
It's just
it's our man cave. No one else. It's like, yeah, but this is a workspace. I kind of want to bring some women in.
Yeah,
like they have really good ideas. It's like, it doesn't sound like it's like it's my basement, my man cave, my rules. Like it's
exactly
a shared space.
If you want to have like a different space like that and just invite the guys, I think that's totally fine, but it doesn't sound like this is that place.
Oh my God, I just realized too, they're splitting the rent. These men are all splitting the rent, and some men, because then they say that the rent was expensive, so they got multiple people to, so they're paying too, and you're saying, actually, no women allowed.
You can't have
you know
your
what? You know what? You're completely the asshole. You can't say you can come in if you're all splitting rent. Like, I can understand if they brought somebody in and they're making you uncomfortable or something, but that makes you the asshole. You can't tell people that they can't bring other people into the space if they are sharing the rent. God damn it, you're the asshole. You are the asshole. I have decided. I just realized. Fuck this guy. That's called discrimination. So yeah, you're the asshole. She's contributing rent, etc. It shouldn't matter what's between her legs. I suggest you stop being gross about it. I agree. Follow up. No one thinks you're afraid of women, but they think that you're discriminatory. Hey, listen, we were on the good side of history. Dope.
Yes, dude.
Let's go. Let's go.
We made it.
We made it. Women. Am I the asshole? My boyfriend places sheets on all of the furniture when I'm on my period. Okay, hold on.
You're picking winners today, Alex.
Hey, my mods picked all of these, so hey, appreciate y'all. So my 24-year-old female boyfriend, 28-year-old male, is really protective over his furniture. This really shows when I'm on my period. My boyfriend does humiliating things like placing sheets on all of the chairs and lounges. It makes me sleep in the guest bedroom on the first 2 days of my period, my heaviest days. And then he even asks me about when was the last time I changed my tampon. Hold on, I just need to let that sit for a second. I'm a grown woman who has her period since the age of 12. I don't need somebody to remind me to change my tampon. This guy sounds like he's got some trauma. When he does this, I just feel embarrassed, and it gives me the vibe that he cares more about materialistic objects than me. I'm not even allowed to cuddle him during my period. He acts like I'm just gushing like a waterfall or something. I started my period yesterday, and as expected, the sheets come out. I decided to put my foot down and take off all the sheets off the furniture, which my boyfriend got irritated, to which I told him that he needs to stop treating me like a leaking juice box. Can't be an incel if you have a girlfriend, am I right? He's saying that I have no right to prevent him from keeping his expensive furniture clean and that I'm the one acting like a jerk. I need to know, am I the asshole? Before I say anything, please leave him. I'm sorry. I don't even
leave
little
him.
pump. Yeah.
My first thought is this can't be real. This can't
Right?
be a real scenario that
He's
actually
28
happened.
years old and she is 24.
This man is scarred for life from something that happened. If this is real, there had to have been something that happened, or he's been through this before, and it just traumatized him.
He definitely has some
so
kind of trauma
bad.
there.
Oh
I feel like
my
they need to go
God.
see therapy about this. Like, I feel like there has to be something that's triggering this. I have never heard of a man even saying the word tampon to their significant other. Like when they're on the period, like that's not even normally a thing. The fact that he's so open about that is strange but he's also so uncomfortable with it. Hey guys, hey, everybody mute for a second, okay? If you really want to make this man realize that, you know, sheets ain't gonna cut it, maybe just sit on a sheet and show him how that really works. Because if he thinks that if somehow you're gonna gush all over the place through all of your clothes while sitting on the furniture and not realizing, you realize that, you know,
also hi Hogwarts.
Blood is liquid. You can
Poopy
feel
all
when there's
around.
liquid on you. Pour something on your arm. You don't know that it's there? Like, what do you mean? You think that it's just gonna start pouring? You're just sitting in it for it to soak through 1, 2, 3, 4 layers? Like, what's wrong with you?
The audacity, the Harry Potter and the audacity of this bitch, because I cannot stand, like, literally the idea of if it can leak through your clothes, it can leak through a sheet.
I
Like,
know.
that
Like,
simple.
it's almost like, but if you did that, I feel like he would, like, you know, bubble wrap everything to the point where it's like even more so. I would tell him,
And the fact
hey, you realize
that
I go out in
not-
public, right? You think I'm just gonna start bleeding over furniture? Like, that would be embarrassing for me. I'm gonna do everything in my power to not do that. Your sheet is not protecting the couch. I'm protecting your couch.
Dude, the part that bothers me the most, honestly, not the sheets, not even the like, for 2 days he won't sleep with me, the cuddling.
He will not be near me.
Cuddle him during my period.
That's why it's like
17
trauma.
months.
There's
Happy
some-
Is the dude a
birthday, Alex.
vampire? Like, is he afraid of attacking you? Like, what do you mean? Like, women need to be sent to the woods for a week whenever this happens.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I'm
out to the
door.
woods while you bleed. Get away from me, woman. OP is not the asshole. Your boyfriend is a fucking psycho with some trauma issues that he needs to get sorted out, girl. You need to leave this
dump
man.
him.
But that's it. That's all we got for Am I the Asshole? Can we get some claps in chat from Maya? Okay, I'm gonna kick you out. But thanks for being here. And okay, bye. Bye.